Ram Ram Ji, welcome to Canto 13 of Srimad Valmiki Ramayan Balkand. Last week, we saw Raja Dashrath orders his ministers to make arrangements for the Ashwamedh Yagya, and this is supposed to be a grand event. Today, in 2024, event management is a big business. In 41 verses of Canto 13, be ready to witness and admire the excellent event management during the golden era of Ramayana. So let us invite Bajrang Bali and Ganpati Bappa before we start the reading. Om Ganpate Namaha. Om Hanumate Namaha. Srimad Valmiki Ramayan Balkand Canto 13. Raja Dashrath wants to perform Ashwamedh Yagya, and in Canto 12, he had started his preparations for the Yagya during spring season. It is said that to conduct such a Yagya, one must perform certain rituals for 1 full year to qualify for the final ceremony. So Dashrath by now has completed all those rituals and is now eligible to perform the Yagya. Canto 12 starts with Punaha Prapte Vasante, which means after 1 full year, another spring season arrives, and then Dashrath, who is determined to beget a progeny, he goes to Guru Vasishtha to perform Ashwamedh Yagya with a desire to have sons. He greets the great Brahmin sage Vasishtha and, as per custom, offers humble salutations and respects to him. And then Dashrath obediently says, O eminent sage, please perform my ritual in accordance with the scripture. It needs to be conducted in such a way that no obstacle occurs in Yagya or even in its ancillary functions. You are not only an affectionate friend, but also the most revered Guru to me. Only you should shoulder the burden of this commenced ritual. And thus, Dashrath makes Guru Vasishtha in charge of this event. Then, the best Brahman Vasishtha assures the king by saying, I will ensure everything is done in accordance with your proposal. Sage Vasishtha then summons experienced senior Brahman scholars. He also calls upon writers and senior architects proficient in constructing the ritual hall, construction supervisors, brickmakers, craftsmen, carpenters, excavators. He also summons accountants, sculptors, artisans, actors, dancers, all of those honest and pure-minded individuals, well versed in relevant scriptures and having extensive knowledge across various subjects. Guru Vasishtha summons all of them and says, as per the king's order, plan your respective duties related to the Yagya. Immediately gather bricks, many thousands of bricks. Build royal temporary guest houses with various amenities to accommodate a royal guest and kings. Build hundreds of ideal residences for accommodating Brahmins. It should be well arranged and well furnished with abundant eatables, fruits, and drinks. Similarly, build spacious and widely spread residential accommodation for citizens and royal guests and kings expected to arrive from the faraway lands. For foreign visitors arriving with their horses, elephants, and troops, construct stables for their horses, stalls for the elephants, and dormitories and barracks for theirs as well as our soldiers. Be it our citizens or the visitors, arrange all the utilities and excellent food items within their lodging area. Food should be offered to all in a duly respectful manner. Give due respect to everyone and extend hospitality to all grades of society. Do not be casual here. Do not disrespect anyone, not even under the impulse of passion or anger. Take special care of our people and architects preoccupied with the Yagya preparations. Treat them well and give them due respect as they deserve. Take care of their nourishment and duly offer them food and funds. Ensure that everything is well organized and well coordinated, without the slightest of negligence. And to do so, you all need to approach your work with a positive attitude and genuine affection. Then, all of them together assured Guru Vasishtha, we will execute everything as desired. Everything will be well arranged without any oversight. Nothing will be left out. And then Guru Vasishtha calls Sumantra and instructs him, invite all the virtuous kings on this earth and thousands of other people from their kingdoms, including Brahmins, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Invite them all with due honor and respect. One interesting thing to note here is that time and again we come across multiple shlokas in the Ramayana that vouch for the equality in society. We had made a separate video on how four Varna system in Ramayana is very much different from the four caste system that we understand today. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll post the link in the description. In Ramayana, Varna system is just a categorization of people based on the kind of roles they play in the society. And every single Varna is duly respected and participates in all kinds of events, including such royal events and the Vedic rituals. There is absolutely no discrimination at all. Vasishtha further says to Sumantra, you personally go and invite Janak, the king of Mithila, with all due honor. He is known for his bravery and commitment to truth. Remember, he has been a close associate of King Dashrath for a very long time. So make sure he is invited first. Similarly, personally invite the king of Kashi, who has always been friendly, affectionate, and cordial. Likewise, invite the king of Kaikaya, an elderly and very virtuous man, and also he is the father-in-law of our great king Dashrath. Invite him along with his sons. Rompad, the lord of Anga Pradesh and a great warrior, the user of a mighty bow, and a good friend of our great king Dashrath. Invite that illustrious king and his son with due honor. Likewise, invite the king of Kaushal named Bhanumanta, and also the brave and scholarly king of Magad, who is determined, kind-hearted, and one of the best kings. Invite both of them with due honor and respect. Also invite other monarchs and kings from the eastern region as per the orders given by King Dashrath. Do invite king of Sindhu, Sauvir and Saurashtra kingdoms, and invite kings from southern kingdoms as well. Invite all the allies and other friendly kings on this earth. As per the king's order, as early as possible, send illustrious envoys with distinguished ambassadors and invite all of these kings along with their relatives and followers. On hearing those instructions of Guru Vasishtha, Sumantra speedily dispatched virtuous and auspicious delegates to bring the kings. In accordance with the orders of Muni Vasishtha, virtuous Sumantra himself quickly sets out to escort Janak and other kings to their kingdom. All the artisans engaged in yajna preparations report to Guru Vasishtha with the details of all the accomplished work. And then that pleased eminent Brahman Vasishtha speaks these words to all of them. Be careful. Do not offer anything to anyone with disregard or in a careless manner. The gifts which are offered with disrespect ruins the donor, and there is no doubt about it. Now, if you look at it, it is such an important lesson that we get here from this verse. However prominent personality you might be, whenever you are inviting someone to your home or offering a gift to someone, stay humble. Else, it's surely going to spoil the relations and may even lead to serious repercussions. If you read carefully, there are so many moral lessons that we can learn from every single canto of Valmiki Ramayana. Till now, we saw Sumantra and other delegates have gone out to invite the kings, and then in few days, many kings arrive in the kingdom. Some had even traveled multiple days and nights to reach there. And as per the tradition, they arrived with precious gifts, jewels, and gems for Dashrath. Thereupon, the well pleased sage Vashishta says to King Dashrath, O great brave king, at your behest, kings from various kingdoms have arrived here. I have extended due hospitality to those noble kings according to their status. All the yajna preparations are also completed by our men with great focus and coordination. Now you can happily proceed to the nearby ritual hall to perform your ritual. O Rajan, you should see the ritual hall. It is well furnished on all the sides. Your men have arranged for the desired paraphernalia, every single object that you wished. The ritual hall seems like a manifestation of your imagination. Both Sage Vashisht and Sage Rishishring advise an auspicious day when astrologically stars are favorably aligned. On the suggested day, King Dashrath enters the ritual hall, and then Sage Vashisht and other eminent Brahmins, headed by Sage Rishishring, also enter the hall and commence the Yajna Karma as per the prescribed customs in the scriptures. The illustrious King Dashrath, along with his wives, takes the sacred oath and commences the Yajna. And thus ends the Canto 13 in the Balkand of Srimad Ramayan, the first and oldest epic by Rishi Valmiki. What a spectacular and detailed event management. Everything has been managed and described in such a detail, be it accommodation, food, facilities, invitations, charity, everything is up to the mark. All the aspects of event management taken care of. In fact, this canto reminds me of a recent royal event that happened in India. Comment if you can guess. We will connect next Tuesday and uncover some more surprises from this yajna. Till then, stay blessed, stay tuned, like, share and subscribe. Jai Shri Ram. Har Har Mahadev.